welcome back to my channel. Today what we're gonna do is we're gonna do part 2 of the e.l.f. Cosmetics makeup slash tutorial unboxing. Today, as I promised you guys, we're gonna dig into the rose gold palette that I got, and here it is. Here's what it looks like. It has a mirror and it has all of these colors, darkest ranging to lightest, all these rose gold tones, these plummy tones. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pick a crease color. I'm actually going to take one of my BH Cosmetics in the number 5 here, and this is what it looks like. It's just a pretty fluffy blending brush. And I'm going to take this matte shade right here, and we're pretty much going to put that all over our crease. Tap off any excess powder, and that actually there's a lot of excess powder coming off, but I'm gonna tap that off. So I'm just going to swirl it around in a circular motion, and I'm going to dig that into my crease, and I'm just going to go ahead and blend it out. Okay, so once I have both eyes the same on my crease, I'm actually going to go in with a darker color and just kind of define my crease a little bit more. I'm going to take this black shade right here, an extreme little bit, like that's all I want to take. And this is just to kind of give it some kind of smoky eye look. What I want to do is just really define that crease to give it more of a shadow. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is actually take a denser brush. So I'm going to take something that looks more like this. My lids, I'm going to go ahead and do my lids dark, and I will show you what I do to highlight my eye in a second. So what I'm going to do is go in with this darker shimmery plummy purple. We're going to go ahead and we're going to go in with that color right there. I'm just going to go ahead and take my blending brush again, and I'm going to blend that out a little bit because we don't want any harsh lines. We just want everything to be nice and blended. So. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take another blending brush, and it's going to be just a clean blending brush. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take this color. It's like a bone shade, and that is perfect always for highlighting underneath our brow here. Is I'm actually going to add a little bit of color onto my eyelid. I just like that. I rarely stick with the dark eyes. I mean, if I'm going out at night, maybe I'll do that, but I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of color in case you want a little bit of pop there. So I'm going to add a little bit of rose gold to do an even lighter lid. This rose gold color right here, and we are going to pack that all over our lid. So something else I want to try with you guys is a molten liquid eyeshadow that I got from e.l.f. Powder on top of powder. You see you have to keep your lid really light. And this is the molten liquid eyeshadow, and this is actually in the color rose gold because I wanted to see if I put this over the darker shadow if it would actually lighten up my lid, and I am just gonna go ahead and put that all over my lid then. Here it is. It's got a little wand, and it just goes right on top of your eyeshadow, so, or just a plain eyelid, whatever you want. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that to my lid. Oh, holy cow, can you see that? That is so pigmented. Oh my gosh. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on because I want to try to pack it and spread it out and just give it a little bit of sheen. You can do that with your finger if you want to. I'm gonna try to use a brush and see what happens. Okay, so I've realized that it dries down really quickly, so if you are going to put these on there, be careful because I put it on there and it dried within a couple seconds. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop it all over the lid and just let it dry like that and see how pigmented we can get. So. That is absolutely gorgeous, and so I'm going to go ahead and do the other side. I really like that. So next thing I'm going to do is focus on the lower lash line, and what I'm going to do is take a darker color on the outside, and I'm going to do it probably about halfway in, and then I'm going to take a lighter color on the inside. So for this part you can actually use your fingers, or you can use this little brush like I am using. It's teeny tiny and it just kind of helps to smudge on that lower lash line there. So I'm going to take the darkest color that we did to darken up our crease there, and I'm going to put it right along the lower lash line here. The next thing I'm going to do is take my rose gold pink, and I'm going to put it all on the inside and on the inner corners of my lash line. So the mascara that I got from e.l.f. is this one. It has a silver top, white base, and the wand looks like this. It is one of those rubbery ones, I believe. Okay guys, so I went ahead and did my mascara. After a couple coats, I'm thinking I really like it. I mean, I put like 3 or 4 coats on, and it's finally thick enough for me. I can see the tips of my lashes, so not super curly, but also, like I said, I didn't curl my lashes, and there they are. So that is the mascara there. So I might like it a little bit better than I said before. I don't know, I'm still deciding. I don't know, I'm still deciding. It's not my favorite. So now we're going to go ahead and move into the brows, and I am using this brow pencil from e.l.f. Cosmetics, and right here you see it has the spoolie, and then right here it actually has the pencil, which is like a little twisty, and then it comes up out of here. I got the darkest one, I think. Just kind of fill in what needs to be filled in. So let me get closer to you all so you can see what I do here. So I am kind of just gently, like if you don't feel like you're doing it right, you're probably doing it right, but take it on the very end, and you want it to be a little bit flimsy. You want it to go gentle. You want to go light-handed. You can actually see this little line that I'm drawing here, but what I'm really doing is going in the motion of the hairs right here to fill in the sparse areas. And what I'm going to do, since I have some hairs flying everywhere, is I'm going to take the spoolie end and I'm going to slightly comb that out and put the hairs where I want them. I am taking this e.l.f. Cosmetics eyeliner. It's a precise liner here with a felt tip, and I can't decide if I really like this one or not. I guess I'll show you guys how it looks. That's really why I want to add the eyeliner. I want you to see kind of how it is on my eye, because I think in the previous video, which I will link down below if you want to see it, if you haven't seen it already, go ahead and watch it. It has this liner in it, and I think I remember drawing it on my hand. This was amazing, but then when I put it on my eyes, I just don't feel the same. So let's go ahead and put it on our eyes and see what you guys think. I'm going to add something extra, and if you like that too, then that can be your finished look. So that is the finished look. I really like popping that color on the inside of my lids there. I think it really adds a lot of light and makes your eyes look a little bit bigger and brighter. So I'm gonna keep that on there. You know, I like highlighting areas, glowing areas, a little bit of a pop. So I'm gonna keep that on there, and you can add more. You can add as much as you want to. Honestly, I don't want to do too much. I'm gonna keep it a little bit subtle. I just want to let you guys know real quick that on my lips, I do have something from e.l.f. It's not extremely pigmented. It is one of their liquid lipsticks. It is the color Ruby Slipper. This is one that if you watched my other video, you may have heard me say that I bought 2 of them. I bought Ruby Slipper and I can't remember, Baby Lips. So guys, that is the finished look today. We were using our e.l.f. Rose Gold palette. I love how there's darker colors in it too, because I tend to always go towards the rose gold look. So I wanted to show you guys a little bit of as many colors as I could possibly pack onto my lid. So thank you so much for watching this video today. Thank you for watching this tutorial on how to get the e.l.f. Rose Gold palette eyeshadow look that I have on. Ring the little bell and you can get alerts every time I put up new videos. Also, subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel and you can see everything that I post, and I would love to have you guys. I think we're almost up to 100 subscribers now, so that's wonderful. I'm very, very happy about that. You guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you again soon.